All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So yeah, we have a lot of people tonight. It is 25 players, which is pretty big for just a Tuesday night local. But here we are. So yeah, 25 players. Jesus. Winner gets 20 bucks. Is single elimination. Edison format. This is the week of nationals. This is the week of RBT Indy. So there's two major tournaments happening this weekend. And I assume that people just want to get some last minute testing. Totally understandable. I have no idea who I want to watch. Oh my god, we have so many bangers. We got Hydro Pump versus Televisual. I feel like I have to see that. I feel like we have to see that. Why did I go in this section? See, I'm already out of sorts. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully tonight's tournament is pretty cool, pretty good, pretty relaxed, and hopefully not too long. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, but Nationals is this weekend. RBT Indy is this weekend, so a lot of people I know just want to prepare for that. Holy shit, there's a lot of people online. All right, this is a farce. There we go. This is the match that we came to see. So Hydro Pump is on Dark Dragon Turbo. Televisual is on assumedly this is Value Turbo. What's up, Sora Nora? So I got some pineapples here that I'm eating for dinner, and I'm very hungry. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Okay, I see what happened. He card destruction and Televisual's hand was like Gardner and Plague, I think. Sup, Lil Nas. Gay Cowboy. You guys are fucking unhinged. You guys are so unhinged. But yeah, we're here. We're having a good time. Time for some Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right. I went to the Beyoncé concert yesterday. I had a blast. It was great. It was amazing. But yeah, here we are. Listen, man, I'm straight. If you feel a need to have to say that, if you have to say I'm straight, I may have some news for you. Oh, is he going for a game? This is a lot. This can become an Android. And he has Plague. Holy shit, this is a lot. This can become an Android, and this can become a Goyo Guardian. How many ass cheeks did we see? We saw a lot of ass cheeks. There was this one girl who was wearing a dress that she clearly had custom made, or she made it herself. It was made out of lace. So it was basically like she was wearing lingerie as a dress. And she had a cowboy hat on. She had an amazing body, but her ass was just blatantly, like, you could just see her ass through the dress, like, blatantly. And I was like, when I would go to record, because she was in front of me, and when I would go to record Beyonce or like record the stage, like, she was just like there, and I would like lift my camera up so I'm not like pervertedly recording her, even though I really don't care. What's up, Edison Club? Also, this is genuinely one of my favorite like outfits now. I really like wearing this cowboy hat and this whole like get up. I discovered something. Beyonce has made me discover something about myself that I didn't know was there. I didn't know that I liked the cowboy aesthetic. Also, did he not have lethal? I only wear cowboy hats in Mexico. Yeah, I love the cowboy aesthetic. I kind of want to, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of want to incorporate this into my natural wardrobe now. Like as a, I mean, I still have all the clothes. But I kind of want this to just be a thing now. I will not be at the RBET, no. Is 7-Eleven a tier 0 song? It's a very good song. Tier 0, probably not tier 0. But it's a very good song. So the song that I really like, well, there's multiple. from the Cowboy Carter album. Bodyguard is one of my favorites. Like my top 5 songs I would say are Bodyguard, Yugioh, Riverdance, Two Hands to Heaven, and I would say 16 Carriages is probably up there as well. Or Tyrant. We know you took a liking to Quick Draw, but we sure as hell were not expecting a Quick Draw cosplay. But yeah, this tournament is randomly like pretty big, like 25 people for an online local. I'm feeling it. We got 25 players tonight, chat. I think of Infernity when I think Cowboy Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, something about Infernity does scream Cowboy. Maybe it's the Gaga Cowboy. The people want Churro Nation. We'll get him eventually, if he does. If he does well. Every Fraser Media just had CVS 2 or NVC 2 music in the back without fail. That's right. That's right. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Capcom vs. Street Fighter 2. I love that. Those games just have amazing soundtracks. Like I don't know. I grew up like listening to those games and playing those games, so I would be there, but I'm banned due to how skilled I am. Are you, King? You're banned? Why are you banned? Like, why are you actually banned? Being banned is crazy. Let's see. Loving the cowboy look. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, this is a new aesthetic that I really like. I'm a big fan of the cowboy aesthetic now, and I think I'm just going to add it to my Rolodex of looks that I pull off. It's kind of another fashion. I didn't know that I liked the cowboy aesthetic until Beyoncé brought that out of me, so here I am. You should watch the Protect the Cross music video by JPEG Mafia, another cowboy. Protect the Cross. I do not like the way that sounds at all. We also have a Teach Me How to Cook coming out tomorrow with Swifty, and he's playing Quick Draw. So this is a Quick Draw week. It's a cowboy week. Over at the IMNerd channel. Oh. Do y'all like pineapples? I'm eating pineapples right now. I guess they're not showing that well on the green screen, but these are pineapples. And they are very good. It satisfies my sweet tooth without being super unhealthy. Because normally I would just eat like candy or chocolate or cake. Honestly, Quick Draw underrated. I haven't been DDV last 30 matches. Pineapple slap. Yeah, pineapples are broken. I also like pineapple upside down cake, which I have not had in a very long time, but I kind of want some. When are you doing another one? Brian, I do these, or Bryant, is that how you say your name, Bryant? I do these usually on Tuesdays. Yeah, usually we do like $20 Tuesdays, so it's not guaranteed. It's really dependent on like my schedule, like my life schedule, but I try to do them on Tuesdays. I really only have pineapple juice with tequila. Yeah, I mean, I like tequila and I like pineapples. It's weird, I'm not that big of a fan of pineapple juice per se. Also, this game got turned around so fucking bad. Like, brain control, it's already gone, so I was gonna say brain control is unplayable now, but... Yeah, I don't know what happened because I wasn't fully paying attention, but the turn where Televisual like had an open shot and he had like Plague Spreader and Greffer. He had 5 monsters: Greffer, Gale, Raikou, Plague, Armwing. Like, I don't know the value lines and all that. I don't know. I'm sure if he had lethal, he probably would have seen it since he is the reigning world champion and all. But it just looked like what I expect would be like game somehow or something. I kind of just expect like, oh, when value summons 5 monsters in one turn, it's probably just GG. Yeah, I also like seeing Hydro Pump on I like seeing him on this deck on Dragon Turbo because he was playing Black Wings like the last month or so. It did not look right. It just did not look right. One sec. Okay. But yeah, chat, how y'all doing? Are y'all ready for the 2 majors this weekend? There's the Ultimate Time Wizard at Nationals, and there's also an RBT. If you had to say 2 decks that are going to win this weekend, name any 2 decks. You could say the same deck twice, or 2 different decks, but name 2 decks that you think are going to win this weekend. Actually, I can open up a poll. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to do a poll. Okay. Who subbed? Prala, thank you for the sub. Have you and Kenny played any of Title Update 2 for Wilds? I have not. I don't know if Kenny has. I haven't played Monster Hunter Wilds since April. And we actually have a podcast coming out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, a podcast coming out this Thursday discussing gaming and some of the things going on with that. But I'm still on Clair Obscure. I'm at like the end of the game, and I'm one of those people that when I get to the end of a game, I kind of have a hard time like completing it because when I enjoy something, I don't want it to end. Like, I like prolonging things that I really enjoy. So I'm kind of edging myself right now with Clair Obscure. Try cinnamon roasted pineapple. See, Josh, you're making the pineapple that I'm trying to eat to be healthy. You're turning it into something that is no longer like, that is going to defeat the purpose. Cinnamon roasted. I'm sure it tastes amazing. Loving the look, Fraser. Thank you so much. Love the outfit, 10 Foot says. Thank you, 10 Foot. How are you doing, Hero for All King? Just throw some chili powder on top of it. See, chili powder I could probably get behind. How come you're dressed like a dinosaur hunter today? This is just my vibe today. I went to the Beyoncé concert, the Cowboy Carter concert, and this is just what I'm feeling. Who's messaging me? Darken doesn't have prio. It does have prio, but it doesn't send. Like, you have prio to activate the effect. It's just that if it gets bottomless or deep prison or whatever, it doesn't actually send. Did it actually send? Is that what happened? Do they not know that? Yeah, 10-foot, we miss you. I was watching your stream the other night. I know you were saying that you were like, you were seeing doctors and stuff. So I'm just glad to hear that you're doing better. Let's see. Was asking. I don't. Okay, whatever. All right. How was the fourth? The fourth was. So for me, I didn't really do anything on the fourth per se. I went to the gym and I hung out with my date like all day on the fourth, and we just kind of like watched TV and we got food and stuff together, and we just chilled together the whole day. But then I had the Beyoncé concert yesterday, so I took off work Monday, went to DC for that concert. That's pretty much like my whole day. Then I got back at 3 a.m. today, and I was extremely tired, and I've just been trying to get my life back on track. But yeah. Did you end up having to eat any gummies, 10-foot? Yo, I saw 10-foot was doing a stream the other day that was like every time he loses, he takes an edible. Now, I like edibles as well, but I am a lightweight. I cannot handle multiple edibles at all. Like, I can handle 5 milligrams, 10 if I'm feeling like I want to be like, you know, not okay, I guess. But I am a lightweight. Like, I don't do edibles often, so I cannot handle more than just a 5 milligram gummy, like, at all. That is just not, it is just not a thing. Do you prefer masculine, pretty boy, or nerdy guys? I'm not answering that. But yeah. Oh, Vincent, I also did catch up on some Smash today. I saw that Spargo won whatever tournament it was. I forget which one it was. Get on my level. I saw the Spargo one get on my level. I saw the MK Leo did really well. I saw Sonics did really well. Little sad that Tweak is still like fake retired, but Helios HD, thank you for the sub. Dude, when I was 21, I would eat 2 1K milligram edibles. Is that a thing? Like, do they actually have that high of a dosage? That sounds like I would need to be rushed to the hospital. How old are you? I am old. Spargo made a great losers run. Yeah, I mean, Spargo is, in my opinion, currently the best overall player, even if he doesn't necessarily get like first place at every tournament or whatever like that. But I just think that fundamentally he's just like the best overall player. I think obviously Hurt is up there, Akola, Mia, like, you know, all of them are fantastic players, but I think Spargo is just better than all of them. Like, period. Are you going to Indiana? I don't know if I'm going to Indianapolis. What is going on? Why does he have so many cards? Oh, it's his turn. Never mind. You could have any number of cards in your hand on your turn. Have you done a players tier list? Let's make some drama. No, I have not done a players tier list. He also got second at Rivals, one roll away from first. Just overall great player. Yeah, I think in Smash Ultimate, like the Fighter Pass 2 characters are just so bullshit. Like, I genuinely do not like Steve. I'm one of those people that just does not like that character. I think that character has carried Akola and so many other people to success that they literally would never have even close to if that character just didn't exist. But, you know, the game's the game, so it's just like, whatever. But I'm really not a fan of like Steve. Yeah, there's just like so many ignorant characters in Fighter Pass 2. It's just shit is just insane. Oh, what's happening? Wayne. Is good draw an effect to summon or inherent? It's an effect. And it doesn't discard. You can bring a lad. Did that message not go through? I guess DB is lagging. Okay, whatever. My message didn't go. My last message just didn't go through. Pineapples are cracked. So in order to get skinny, I've been eating like a lot of fruit lately as a way to like not eat a lot of junk. And I think it's working. I've been replacing like my desire for cookies, cakes, pies, ice cream, all of that shit with like a lot more fruit, or just fruit period. Is this game 2 still? Lots of fiber 2 keeps you full. Exactly, yeah. It's been working. You still gotta get your proteins on point. I'm assuming you are. I ain't gonna lie, not really. Like I'm just, my goals are just to be like fit in general, but as long as I don't let myself go too much, which I have during COVID, of course, just being in a house all the time, and it's so easy to just Uber Eats and just get whatever you want. But now we're like, all right, let's actually be health conscious a little bit. About to cut up some watermelon and have it with tahini. I heard that that's really good. I do not eat watermelon. I actually hate watermelon. I cannot bite into a watermelon. It tastes really repulsive to me. But I know a lot of people love watermelon, especially in the summertime. Okay, this looks like this might be a 2-0. This Dark Dragon Turbo deck honestly might be more terrifying than just regular ass Dragon Turbo, because last game I'm pretty sure he summoned Dark Arm. This game he's summoning Chaos Sorcerer, and now he's just going for game. He does have Gardna, so this 3 attacks are not lethal. He would have 100 life points if he blocks this. So he'll have 100. And he has to deal with this field plus the impending 5-headed dragon coming out. Tahini makes watermelon turn into sour Skittles. I used to not like watermelon before trying it with tahini. Interesting. Maybe I should try it with that. Oh. Lightning Vortex. Oh, is that game? Yeah, that's game. That's 37. Lightning Vortex is so fucking good. Guys, if you're going to Nationals this weekend, if you're going to RBET this weekend, side Lightning Vortex. Side Lightning Vortex. Side Lightning Vortex. Side Lightning Vortex. I'm telling you, no other card could have done what that card just did. And it is becoming more relevant to have these big board wipes like that in your side deck. It is really, really good. I don't care what deck you're playing either. You can side Lightning Vortex. Pretty much every good deck wants to discard a card anyway at some point. Like, there's always going to be a card that you're like, I don't need this. Yeah, side Lightning Vortex. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, some of y'all main it because of 10 foot and fits. What are your thoughts on the craze of Pokemon cards? I don't really have many thoughts on that. Pokemon is the biggest IP in the entire world, so I am not surprised that Pokemon has craze whenever they do anything, really. I'll never forget Pokemon Go and what that did to the entire world, including me. Like, I was susceptible to Pokemon Go and the craze of that shit. So yeah, I forgot to end this poll. I didn't realize I still had that shit going. 50% of people believe that a big 3 deck will win. 45% of people believe that a non-big 3 deck will win. And then 3% think that Jank will win. Nice. I like it. Do you think if L had the Death Note, he never would have been caught? No, I think L would have got caught by Yagami Light. Voted non-big, but always cheering on the Jank. Yeah, it would be nice if some Jank won, like some absolute, just like nobody expected this deck to take one of the tournaments down. Like if Monster Mash wins, I feel like that's pretty Jank, right? Like if Monster or Norlaris, you know, any kind of Norlaris deck, like that's at this point those decks are kind of like Jank. Aliens would be like real Jank. Is the Frog specific type of Frog deck for the big 3? Honestly, you can lump in Frog OTK, Hero Frogs, Dream Frog. You can lump all of those decks in as the Frog deck. Like frogs, birds, you can just say like the frogs or birds are like a thing. Honestly, I could make it more. I could just do that. Hold on, I'm just gonna. All right. Frogs. And there we go. GK without tributes. Physical frogs. Physical frogs should not be winning tournaments. Physical frogs should absolutely not be winning tournaments. Rawneck is king, this deck is ass until I add frogs and make it good. Honestly, that is his motto. 3 darks? Basically the very beginning of the game. Trade in, instant fusion, banish, summon red mad, summon back the blue eyes that was in the graveyard, super rejuve. Okay. So he has 7 cards with a big ass blue eyes, which this card is actually annoying for value. It just requires a real answer, but this is some good shit to have. A frog playing Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna win. Come on, guys. Frog is the jam. Alright, stack a card. Summon Armageddon Knight. So that card he stacked on top is getting shuffled away. So he drew something that he didn't want to keep. Because if he wanted to keep it, you could summon Armageddon Knight first and then stack for Plague. But he said, I do not want that card anymore, so I'm going to shuffle it away, which is a tactic that Magic the Gathering players have been using for decades with fetch lands, if you ever heard of those. Summon Brio, pinch value. Oh, this could actually be game this turn. No, I was not expecting all this. Red Dragon Archfiend is game, and so is Colossal Fighter. Colossal Fighter will be 3,100. There are 3 warriors in the graveyard. So Colossal Fighter is 54. Oh, also this is game as well. Value is so crazy to just be able to do this. And it's funny because Dragon Turbo requires you to do this. Like, you have to kind of play this ignorantly. But the fact that it can keep up and just be like, I can kill you too. Like, I can fucking kill you just as fast as you can kill me. So let's play this game. He's bringing out an 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We know one of them is Blue Eyes. So this guy's huge. He is, yeah, 3,100 because there are 3 warriors here. And no warriors there. Yeah, so 3,100 Colossal. So this is a mega game. Does he have anything? He has Gores. Yep. Okay, so Blue Eyes, 5 of our cards. He's going to have Blue Eyes and 6 other cards. He has to deal with this field through a Necrogardna, which the Necrogardna does complicate things. Also, the Colossal Fighter complicates things. And he has traded now with the Blue Eyes that just got bounced. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, this is a really good match right now. Another, is that all 3 trade-ins? Holy shit, it's all 3 trade-ins. Cards of Continents, but no search. Okay, so there's some silver lining there, I guess. He's still going to need to make a big push. I mean, Red Med ensures that Brio dies, but then Red Med will just die to Colossal Fighter, and then you're left with, like, I guess the Blue Eyes, which can deal with this guy. Yeah, drawing cards is nice, but if you don't deal with the field, it doesn't really matter that much. This format is, like, so weirdly balanced. Okay, well, that card. Guys, Side Lightning Vortex. Again, I made a whole spiel about Side Lightning Vortex this weekend, please. These guys have both just won games because they play Lightning Vortex. Like, that actually has happened. Games 2 and 3, they have both won the game, I feel like, because they fucking Vortex their opponents 3 or 4 monsters. Okay, Hydro could still... I was gonna say, he could still lose. If Sushant draws Armageddonite, right? Like, he has a chance to just kill him, but I guess he was like, nah, I'm not winning. So, all right, well, who else is playing back here? Let me refresh this just in case. And let me also make a quick little post. Okay. Nope, my bracket is not showing. Okay, here we go. So almost everyone is done except Santi, Wagamuffin, and Spore. We got Ties playing Santi. Santi has been pretty fucking good lately, so I kind of want to see. Yeah, Lightning Vortex. Lightning Vortex is just ridiculous. Like, it's just such a good card. And I feel like every deck can really support Lightning Vortex. Like, I don't think that you can, oh wait, this is not... Okay. So we're getting people to report losses. So Spore is playing right now. Here we go. Spore versus Pudding. Ooh. Is it this? Oh, this is this deck again. Quick Draw Hero, I'm assuming? You're like, Quick Draw has been out here lately. Look at this field. Can't target anything. God forbid you summon something that is a synchro. And it can't be destroyed by or targeted by effects of level 6 or lower monsters. So if this is, I mean, this is not GBs, but if it was GBs, we'd be pretty screwed with this field, honestly. Like, not even Smashing Ground gets you out of this, because you know what does get you out of it, though? Fucking Lightning Vortex, bro. Lightning Vortex gets you out of this entire thing. Everybody side Lightning Vortex. Look at these fields. Everything just dies to Lightning Vortex.
Bruh.
Like, literally, there isn't a single deck that just can survive the Vortex onslaught when they make their push. Also, guys, don't forget we have this tournament coming up too that I'm going to, the Midwest Edison Clash. Let me put, for people who don't know, in this bad boy. But I'll be going to this. The tournament has a Darkened Dragon for first place. And second place is like Ghost, first edition Ghost Rare, Black Rose, Ulti Caius for third and fourth. There's also mats and shit like that. Dark Arm, Ulti, Dark Arm first edition, Stardust Ghost Rare, just a bunch of good prizes. It is happening August 23rd, 24th. So I will be there. It is in Ohio, as you can see right here from the address. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool tournament. Day 1 will be 9 rounds of Switch. Day 2 will be Top Cut. So definitely check that out. I posted a link to it, the Google Doc, if you wanted to look into it. But I want me a SJC Darken. That is a really good Yu-Gi-Oh prize. Ooh, Herald of Purple Light. You do not see that every day. My buddy is judging it and the RBET this weekend. It's going to be crazy. It is going to be crazy. So how many fairies? Just 2? My man needs Christia like yesterday. I guess he could get Christie alive with Nova Summoner, crashing into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Take 700, take 700. Drop Christia, and then you kind of stabilize from there. Maybe even get an Honest for your troubles. How does an Honest for your troubles sound? Pudding Fairies OP. Pudding Fairies are very good. Mr. Bagel Bites. Summon Trag. Pudding is doing all kinds of tricks. He's got Herald of Purple Lights, DD Crows, Tragodias. Where is this going though? I guess this is all I'm at. Like, this is the most important. Well, I guess if he gets honest here. But then the Tragodia. He can get a tuner right here, I guess. I don't really know the lines for this Pudding Fairy deck, so I'm just freestyling. I have no idea where this is going. Do you need Sky Scorch and Rise in Pudding Fairies? Yes. Sky Scorch and Rise in Pudding Fairies is one of the best cards because it corrects the graveyard. It also makes the whole Twilight aspect of this deck. It kind of like is like the Miracle Fusion. It kind of welds it all together because you're playing fiends, like Dark Fiends and everything. It's also an extender. It's a fairy. It's a light fairy. It's an 8-star. It does a lot of things. It's just it's a pretty cool card. I mean, it's Chaos Sorcerer, right? Like it's Chaos Sorcerer that's slightly bigger. You can remove from play one face-up monster in the field. If you activate it, it can't attack. Oh, there's the Honest. Okay. Okay. Now main phase 2. I am not going to the RBT. I am not going to the RBT. I was never going to the RBT though. Like, there was never a time where I was going to that. No, I was never going to the RBT. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Isn't he crazy hard to summon 4 banishes from graveyard required? I mean, it depends on what deck you're playing. And Pudding Fairies, Rise actually is not hard to summon. If you look at his graveyard right now, like 1, 2, 3, 4 other fairies and a Dark Fiend, right? Like, it's really not that hard to summon. Okay. Spore Brain Controls for game. Card's broken, right? Yeah, we all know that. Okay. Igera versus Patrick Star. I assume you've done your set at the local rodeo. Ooh, is Mirror Force going or something? Oh, Mirror Force, he doesn't. He has Stardust. Let me actually look at the field. Oh, this Kaigu's gonna hurt. Unless that back row is return. Then you've fallen from my trap. Honestly, the biggest feel bad moment is when you set your opponent's return up for them. Do zombies play return? I forget. I haven't seen, like, I don't know what the standard zombie deck even looks like anymore, but do they play return? I assume they play return. Oh, that was a Brain Control Stardust that he did not convert off of. After seeing you play 2 separate burn decks recently, in your opinion, does some sort of burn deck have a spot in the current meta? My camera is so out of focus right now. I think it's the hat. The hat's making it hard for it to, like, focus on my face. Okay. Anyway, Does a burn deck have a place in the meta? I I don't think a straight up burn deck does, but like what I've been playing, I play burn frogs, and we did Teach Me How to Cook with Adam Sheck, and he's playing like Blackwing Burn. And I think that decks like that are more valid because they're not just a burn deck, so they can do more. Like you can just beat anybody if you whirlwind Sirocco them, right? So it having a burn element to it makes it like, oh, okay, this is pretty interesting. Burn frogs out. The video that we put out today, the burn frog one, I really don't like that build because it doesn't play turbo rocket and turbo cannon. I like the original list that play like 3 turbo rockets, the one that made turbo cannon go to like a $20 card and all that. That was more of my speed. I feel like that's real burn frogs, so I think we're just going to revisit the burn frog deck, but we're going to play like the OG one that plays turbo rocket because I want to summon turbo cannon. Like, I feel like if you're not playing turbo cannon, it's not burn frogs. Like turbo rocket and turbo cannon literally burns the shit out of your opponent. Yeah, turbo cannon is really cool. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about the whole situation. But I do think a burn deck, as long as it's spliced with a real deck, I think it can do something. Imagine like a chain burn frog deck or something. I don't know how the fuck that would work, but right, if anybody could do a raw net can. Blackwing might be the best burn deck, yeah. I'm like not even joking. Blackwing might be the best burn deck in the format, honestly. Because Blackwing already kind of plays like a burn deck. Like Blackwing plays like a burn deck already. It fucking just throws cards at you and does damage. Almost recklessly. What's going on here? Quick. Okay, Hydro admitted defeat. Damn, that one back row. What was the one back row, chat? I didn't get to see it. He had Gizaris and one back row. Okay. Okay, it was Mirror Force? Oh shit. Does Konami do balancing changes with limiting cards to Edison? No, they do not. Konami does not do balance changes to Edison. Retro formats are closed formats. They don't have like balance changes. Gallo, Pulsa, and Prey, they never do, right? I mean, like I said, the thing is, no matter what Konami decides to do, make sure my head's on straight. No matter what Konami decides to do, Edison will always have its like devout community of people that just play like it was intended. LaShawn, thank you for the sub. So even if Konami does their advanced Edison thing at their tournaments and they do like erratas and all that, that only applies to their tournaments. Like we are not forced to play that. That shoot is very broken. That shoot is very broken. It is It's definitely a card of all time. It is definitely a card of all time. I don't like Dust Shoot either, but like it's one of those things that it's just a part of the format, and every format has problems. There's not a single format in Yu-Gi-Oh that is without problem cards. Like it just is what it is, and you can't just go around like subjectively editing every single format to take out what you think are the problem cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a naturally flawed game, but it's also, in my opinion, the absolute most fun card game. So, Pudding said, I'm rusty as fuck. I know, King, I haven't seen you play in a while. I know you've been doing redoing stuff. Future Fusion, okay, okay. Gotta practice more, had a really clean Alto's board. What did you have to do? I'm actually curious. I love hearing about board breakers. Or just how to break boards. This tournament is, there are entirely too many people today. Like what happened? I guess, that's right. It is the week of Nationals. It's the week of RBT. Everyone is like getting their practice in. It's $20 Tuesday, so winner gets 20 bucks. And also people just fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! And they just want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, the old, I know you're playing GBs, so I put out this field. Let me play bad sequences. It's not, honestly, Johnson Balls, I don't even think this is a bad sequence. Because, like, if you were playing against the deck that had like Deep Prison and Mirror Force or something, I would be like, yeah, maybe, you know, maybe you want to do like Battle Step, Book of Moon, which is like the correct thing to do. But sometimes to speed things up, I'm just like, if you got it, you got it. This is not, you're not in the finals of an Ultimate Time Wizard or something. Compulse the Red Med. I don't like when my opponent plays cards they shouldn't have in their deck. Oof, then this is definitely not the format for you. There's a lot of people playing what they want. There's a quintessential Edison thing. What's up, Nick Cook? Quintessential Edison thing. Could just Crash Nova, drop Trag, summon Alchemist, Trag over Ancient Fairy. Alchemist over Titanium with Honest, main phase 2 discard Soul Pal, take Turbo Warrior. And with purple plus orange, Alchemist Trag. Wow. I was mega cooked no matter what if that attack didn't go through, lol. Alright, so yeah, also seeing Hydro have Book of Moon in his side deck is interesting. Like, I didn't expect that, but that card is really good against GBs when they're trying to either cut, like if they try to test Tiger or if they just attack, obviously. Book of Moon is actually pretty good. Like, it was really good right there. It's chainable. Alright, what's the poll saying? I need the poll. I don't see any results though. Oh, here we go. 48% of people said this weekend they want something else to win, please. 93 votes. That's all. Damn, that's a lot of votes. 93 votes. Something else, please, was the most voted for thing. 29% of people thought that frogs would win. 22% of people thought that birds would win. And 48% of people, the majority of people, said something else, please. I'm kind of into something else, please territory too. I think that birds and frogs have won enough events already this year. Thoughts on GB players running a second Sam Knight over a third Test Tiger? I do not like that idea at all. Why does it have to be at the cost of Test Tiger? I don't like that. First of all, okay, why second Sam Knight? Period. Like full stop. That's my question. Morgan says quick draws up next this weekend. You're a big believer. Whoops. That is not the one I wanted to refresh. Let's get back to it. I wanted to refresh this. Why not 3 Laquari? Yeah, I'm not the GB expert, but the GB expert is in this duel right here. Johnson Balls. You guys can ask him literally, well, probably not, but you can study him and figure out what's right, because he knows how to play this deck better than, like, pretty much all the other GB players. Ooh, does shoot. My man's got legendary Jiu-Jitsu masters and all types of wild shit going on. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Ooh, this is bad. Well. Well. He's on the reckless, he should not have drawn. Oh. Did he draw? Okay, hold on. Thank you, Diego. All right. Okay, so he had the Laquari, he drew the Wabaku. Gotta be careful with these recklesses. Alright, so the good thing is, I guess, I wasn't paying. I am not. That's all chat. See, the chat is good for making sure that they keep the games honest. Keep them honest, chat. Reckless Greed and Glad Beast, though. Interesting. I've never seen this before. Discard a card. Pray, LOL. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Traded in a dream. This is a scary spot to be in. Lava Golem. Lava Golem will be cracked. Okay. I feel like this Secretary is just doing the fucking most, bro. Yep, bring the Herc back out. Have one discard. I mean, it could be worse. Oh, Javi from Texas uses Reckless with Respite. What are these? The 2 Sam Knights so you don't draw one and then rescue cat with no targets. And you can test tiger 2 Sam Knights if you want that option. I think that those are pretty bad reasons to run double Sam Knight though. I think if basically you're running Sam Knight like ×2 just because of rescue cat, I do not agree with that logic. Doing that much for a one-off just doesn't seem correct to me at all. Sam Knight is a pretty shit draw in general. I don't want to increase my chances of drawing it. Obviously, yes, you can draw Sam Knight with, you know, before Rescue Cat, but the good thing about Glad Beast is that they literally are themed around putting themselves back into the deck. That's like their entire thing. And I don't think making your deck worse so that you can lower the chance of that happening is like correct. Okay, so Spore's playing Chaos. I want to see that, actually. Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, like Sam Knight, the attack stat of Sam Knight is so fucking bad right now with Machina Hero, Machina decks in general, like Machina Control, all the Stratos decks that are popping up, like there's more than there's ever been. There's obviously Hero Frogs, but then you also have like Quick Draw Hero now, Quick Draw Machina Hero, like, yeah, just like Diva Hero Beat, Dark Greffer decks. Like Sam Knight's attack stat is so bad. 1600 is such a bad stat right now. Mirror Force, yep. Okay, Unifrog got a Mirror Force. That's pretty good. Mirror Force and Torrential are both going down. Cyber Valley. What? Oh, that's right. Sport's playing like the Quick Draw deck or whatever. Who's that? Draco, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, King. Hide the baby oil. The comments are unhinged. Spiritual Water, that is going to be devastating because he... Okay, I was about to say, that is going to be devastating because he's already... Spore is clearly a little down bad. This deck usually plays a lot more like ridiculous when it doesn't draw like this shit. As you guys saw, like Titanial, Turbo Warrior, Ancient Fairy Dragon, tokens, like all the things. Right now, he definitely opened up some hot garbage. There's like a lot of traps, which are good if you open up Stardust. This deck opens up Stardust a lot with Future Fusion, Debris, Foolish Debris, Quick Draw, Discard Dandelion, Debris. You get the idea. The trap cards become way more powerful. Like all these trap cards are better. Torrential with Stardust is good. You can dodge Kaias, you can dodge like all kinds of nonsense, Chaos Sorcerer Priority, stuff like that. Mirror Force and Stardust is a match made in heaven. Trap Stun, make sure it doesn't get D present. But when you don't have Stardust, these cards just start to become not as great, especially against frogs. Like these cards against frogs, none of these are particularly great against frogs. Torrential can be, but like it's really a 50-50 if it's going to be. What? That is not... Okay, I was like, that is not the monster you think it is. Okay, and he's like, Solemn Judgment. Your summon is not successful. You watch anime, right? I'm not answering that question, Morgan. You know the answer to that question. You know the answer to that question. Ask me what you want to ask me, King. Please. Ask away. I mean, like, new stuff, dude. Mr. Light blanket on his chair. Yeah, like fucking obviously I watch anime. If you don't, oh, there we go. It's a tapestry, by the way. It's not a blanket. It's a tapestry. It's a birthday gift. How was the hoedown last night? The hoedown was amazing. The hoedown was amazing. Wait, did I see who won out of Hydro and Johnson Balls? I guess I did. I don't remember. Oh, Johnson Balls won. Okay. I know he herked like multiple times. Takopi's Original Sin. Is that new? I like the name of that. That's a really cool name. I may only be getting second place sometimes, but I really learned from my mistakes, like Herc no back row and Marmilla versus Turbo Warrior LOL, but I really appreciate your time for these tourneys. Yeah, I appreciate you playing, Dennis. Rings are going crazy right now. Oh, so it's not even close to being done or anything. Yeah, I'll wait. I do not like watching anime week to week. The only anime I've ever liked watching week to week was Attack on Titan, because that is like the best anime of all time. To me. But typically I'm not a week to week anime person, especially some new shit. Especially some new shit. I will wait until the season is over. If I'm even going to check it out. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it, but if I ever decide to watch it, I'll wait until it's over. I'm catching up on Squid Game. That show is fucking garbage now. I'm so glad that they're done with the at least the Korean leg of that show, because that season 3 was so bad. Season 1 was really, really good, and it was like iconic, and it was game changing in the sense that it brought deaf games, because the deaf games have been a thing forever, but like it made them mainstream. Deaf games have not been like a mainstream thing until Squid Game. So in that way, I like it for opening that door for people to like, oh, this is a cool genre. But then they started to milk it, and like all things that get milked, eventually it doesn't have anything else to give, and it starts to fucking suck. And Squid Game season 3 really sucked. I got 15 chapters left of Dressrosa. Ooh, you're at a really good part of One Piece. Okay. Oh, not Spore disconnecting. Season 3 was ass. Dofi was a great villain. Dofi is a really, really good villain. What does Doflamingo do in the car game? Explain it to me as somebody who doesn't know anything about the car game. The last thing I was expecting from a man in a peacock cape. He makes cards into wolves. He says RBT or Ultimate Time Wizard. Right now I'm going to neither. Right now I'm not going to either. But the RBT is capped and I'm not playing any RBT. So the only tournament that I would possibly be playing in this weekend is the Ultimate Time Wizard anyway. Also, I prefer Ultimate Time Wizards over RBTs. But I will be at RBT Chicago later in the year. And it's Fraser with a steel chair. The Edison Club. Plots is Saturday morning and wins event. That would be insane. That would be insane. But yeah, no, right now I am not booked to go to any tournaments this weekend. I wish there was a way for me to like stream the Ultimate Time Wizard. Like Konami should let me stream the Ultimate Time Wizard. They should set up a table for me where the players get like a top-down view, right? And then I commentate. I would love to do that. I honestly love commentating more than playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, I'm sure you can negotiate that. Negotiate what? Like at that point, they just need to make you governor. I would dress like this if they made me governor. They give me a little badge, a little Konami badge. I actually have badges. I have this little Dark Magician badge. Let's see, where's my camera? I'll probably put a hand. Somebody gave this to me at an event. I have a lot of little pins. Dear Mr. Konami, please let me commentate. Oh woo. Oh woo. You and Joe commentating Ultimate Time Wizard would be peak. Yeah, imagine me and Joe Girlando doing commentary for Ultimate Time Wizard. That would be insane. They definitely would not let me commentate a shirtless, no. I would have a shirt on. But yeah, I would love to commentate Ultimate Time Wizard. That would be so fun. Honestly, Ultimate Time Wizard just needs to be streamed anyway. They are missing out on so much like ad revenue and everything because it's Konami. Like I'm sure that their YouTube channel, hundreds of thousands of subscribers and thousands of views and all that. Like they just like untapped money, and all they have to do is set up a camera. Honestly, the Edison community doesn't even need much. Like we don't need a crazy produced setup. Not that a crazy produced setup is hard to get, but like I would kill commentary for Ultimate Time Wizard. I would be so good at it. Especially because I also know so many of the players and like the lore and the storylines and stuff. Like alright, I don't know who this is, but I'm gonna put them in fucking timeout. Billy on commentary will be cool. You see, I don't know if Billy actually follows Edison format, so it's like I don't think having someone that doesn't follow Edison on commentary is a good idea at all. They don't let commentators compete, no. Yeah, I don't think commentators compete. At least I haven't seen any compete in a while. But that might not be true. I don't know if commentators literally are not allowed to compete. I don't know that that's a thing. They can't compete and also commentate the same event. But I think if you just like, I'm competing in this one, I don't think they're going to be like, you can't. Yeah, Joe Girlando played at Nationals last year in Austin, Texas. So you can commentate and also compete as long as you're not doing both at the same event. Yeah. That's right. I was at Austin last year and Joe Girlando played GBs last year. So you are allowed to do it. This is going to be a really vicious Black Rose Dragon. Or not. LOL JK, I lied. LOL JK, lies, lies, lies. My body's a shield? Nope. Damn, he good. But he does have to shuffle back the Dandelion, so he can't threaten to do it again. Oh wait, there's another Dandelion on the field. Never mind. LOL, JK lies again. Well, this might not be here though. This is frogs. This shit can get Kaius, it can get Rizard. It can get brain controlled and Miracle Fusion away for Gaia. That might be coaching. Do they still do the thing where you get packs if you play the pro at the end of the event? Bounties? I think the main event might still have bounties, but not Ultimate Time Wizard. I don't think they do bounties. No, I know they don't do bounties for Ultimate Time Wizard. What am I saying? It's more of an either or, yeah. Yeah, okay, so Chaos Hexer is in a really, really strong position right now, I'd say. He's up a lot of cards. He hasn't even brought back Treeborn. He's not bringing back Treeborn, apparently. So this gets a token, which is Chain Link 1. Okay. Scapegoat. So do you full send it and put all of your frogs in attack mode? I also still don't understand why the Treeborn didn't get summoned this turn. I think that there is... If you're going to summon Breaker... Yeah, I don't see a reason why Treeborn didn't get summoned. You can clear... You can literally clear all of this. Okay, fair enough. If you're not going to attack any of the goat tokens, because you don't want to get Debris Dragon into Black Rose, well... Yes, Debris Dragon into Dandelion Black Rose specifically, because that is the one that will wipe out your dupe block and make it miss timing. If he Black Roses right now with tokens, you as a frog player, you take that. You take that every day. But if he does it with the Dandelion, then you're like, that's kind of annoying. The thing is though, at some point you do have to like win the game though. I hope you win that prize card next month. Supposed to be a fun event. The prizes are amazing. Yeah, I hope so too. Guys, if you're wondering about the tournament we're talking about that's happening late August, there is a tournament in Ohio that I'm going to. And yeah, it has really, really good prizing. Still not bringing back Treeborn. What am I missing? I don't know his hand, so I'm sure Vincent has a good reason why he's not bringing back Treeborn. I'm just, with the tokens on the field, I'm just kind of like, Yeah, if Ultimate Time just started doing bounties, if they started doing actual live stream coverage, like they can really make the event even bigger than it is. Like last year we got 460 plus players. The biggest retro tournament of all time was last year's Nationals. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Miracle's coming down. Yup. Big ass 0. Jesus, that 0's huge. Yes, Vincent, he learned. You definitely attack with the 0 here. Fuck Gores. So much damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. 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 That was nasty. That was really well played. Frogs are just... When frogs are just... When they're just played right, they're just such a orgasmic deck. Alright. So we got Black Sanji. Let's see. Here we go. Kill switches down a game. Who else is playing? I swear this person's name, Say F1010, looks like 10-foot. But I guess everyone in the Discord collectively agreed to play Vortex today. Yes, Vortex. I'm telling you right now, if you're going to either RBET or Ultimate Time Wizard this weekend in Indianapolis, you need to be siding Lightning Vortex. Just one. Just one. You need to be siding. Or you can main it too. You can absolutely main it, but you need to be at least like siding that card. It needs to be in your deck list. When you register your deck list, like Lightning Vortex needs to be in it. It needs to be in it. And preferably ulti first. I don't make the rules. I am not going to RBET now. If I go to a tournament this weekend, it will be Ultimate Time Wizard. Hello. Damn. What happened here? Why is there a fucking swap frog on the field? Like, what is going on? I've never seen this before. This is some new shit. We're just leaving our swap frogs out there against black wings. Yeah, a lot of decks can main Lightning Vortex. A lot of decks can, like, honestly, almost every deck can main Lightning Vortex. If we're keeping it 100 right now, Edison is a format where every deck pretty much plays way too many normal summons. So like, you'll always have, I'm going to summon this one, and this other one is literally a minus this turn because you can only choose to do one normal summon, right? You can do Stratos, or you can do Kai's, you can do Junk Synchron, or you can do Alias, but like, you cannot do both. Whichever one you do not use can just be pitched to a Lightning Vortex. And then obviously the natural synergy that Lightning Vortex has with like Machina Fortress, and then you can pitch Force to bring it back. Pitching frogs like Treeborn, pitching Malicious if you play that card, you know, pitching Whitestone, Blue Eyes, all that nonsense, pitching a GB, bringing it back with Quest. Like, every deck really can just play Lightning Vortex. He probably felt so good with his set Mirror Force. I just don't know why you would risk getting your shit pushed in by Ashura, leaving a swap frog on the field if you can literally just, like, at the cost of nothing, avoid that entire situation. Like, now he's just down a swap frog. He, like, right now, he should actually just have a swap frog. Do you mean Soul Release? I don't know if you mean Soul Exchange. I think you mean Soul Release. He bottomless the Shura. How do I feel about that? I don't think that that's like a terrible play because your opponent could have easily just also have Icarus attack and just say Icarus attack. Alright, well, now things are getting out of hand. I beg, I need you for my signature mat. Blue Bandit wins. Okay. Well. Alright. We're almost done. Oh, this is Hamza. And he's playing Hero Frogs. Is this the Hamza that got second at RBET Maryland last year? Reveal yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 8 cards. I think I've dust shooted all 3 games. It'd be like that. What is this deck right here? What is this? Is this Diva Hero? This is Diva Hero. Okay. I was very confused. For a split second, I was very confused. What the fuck? Oh, this is like Diva Hero Zombie. God, this deck has so many iterations. Prison. Miracle after the Mind Crush was crazy good though. Like I keep breaking draw phase, pop back row, bring back Treeborn Frog. So this is probably malicious. Yep, take 1,000. Is this Pyramid Turtle? Oh, he knows it's DD Assailant. Why does he know it's DD Assailant? Did Rhoda search DD Assailant, I'm guessing? Okay. I'm trying to see the story here, since we came in this one not at the beginning. Well, he has a strong return building up. Zombie Master, cool. Good night, find out. Howdy, partner. Damn.
Bruh.
Oh, that trample is actually pretty big. That's big beats right there. That's big beats. They're even, sort of. There's a Treeborn Frog. No, I'm not booking a flight from Newark Rich. Credit control. Summon Gaia in defense. That I've never really seen this before, but it is a play that can happen, and it just did. So yeah, this is a very interesting one. While they're doing that, guys, don't forget on August 23rd and 24th, there is a Dark and Dragon tournament happening in Ohio with some really fucking good prizes. As you can see here, this entire section, really good prizes. I will be at this tournament. I'm already booked for this tournament. So is OG Gary Yu, who won RBET Maryland last year. He is also going with me. And I expect a lot of good players to show up to this thing, but this is in Ohio. Let's see what's happening here. In phase, he set a back row and a monster. He gets Raigeki Break for his Lightning Vortex, which we've seen this card literally like 5 or 6 times today by itself. This is like the card of the week. Also, there's a link to this document, this Google document. There's a link to this in the chat right now. So if you look at the pinned message, it gives you all the shit you need to know about this event. But check it out. I will be there. It's capped at 400 players. So, you know, the sooner you register, the better, obviously. I feel like I'd much prefer to play than commentate. RBT Chicago is going to be tough not playing. Yeah, but that's because you haven't won a tournament yet, right, Marcus? I feel like if I did not win a major, I would definitely want to play. But I think it's easier to just not really have that desire to play. And I'd much rather commentate at this point. I've proven everything I needed to prove. And to be honest, I really didn't even have to do that, but sometimes you gotta let these bitches know. We have now slowed down to a crawl. No, Rich. Marcus has actually won OICS and an ARG. This is why you love Karma Cut. What about this situation says Karma Cut over another discard trap? Ooh. Most decks I play get shit on by dupe block. Fair enough. That's a valid reason to play Karma Cut, honestly. Like the dragon deck, which he's playing Debris Dragon with Dandelions to break dupe block, and he's also playing Karma Cut to break dupe block, so he's like full on. You will not hopefully beat me with just a dupe block, which most dragon decks usually do just lose to that. But you won't lose to that if you play Raigeki Break, or no, Lightning Vortex. There you go. Lightning Vortex, attack for game. Fuck your dupe block. Everybody going to tournaments this weekend, make sure you have Lightning Vortex somewhere in your deck list, either in the side deck or the main deck. I do not care. It needs to be somewhere. It is outrageously good. And you've been seeing it here today. Like the Fit Fraser. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the dono. Oh, Synchro, and he gets a Mizuki. But where's that going? Can attack. So bring back that. So he can make a 6 here. I just don't see how you deal with this situation because you can't. I don't know the zombie lines, so I'm just gonna see what he cooks up. But right now I'm not seeing the play yet. You can't make Darken. So Brio, did he make Brio this game? I guess he didn't make Brio this game, so he searches, makes Brio. Okay. I thought he used Brio already. Does he have a search is the question. Does he play Reaper? Because I see both Goblin Zombies, Zombie Master, Mizuki. So he needs to be playing Reaper here in order to get a search. No targets, exactly. See? I fucking knew. God damn it. Sometimes I hate when I'm right. I was like, I genuinely don't think he has a search. And the game's over. Honestly, put these dupe frogs in attack mode, bro. I'm tired of people not attacking with dupe blocks. Your opponent is top decking. I'm not actually like raging or anything, but I just think that when they literally have no cards, attack for 200. What the fuck are they going to do about it? What are they going to do about it? Like, this is a clock. It's a 7-turn clock. And he's literally top decking. He has no cards. Marcus, are you playing this weekend? Are you going? I mean, you live close to Indianapolis, but which event are you playing in this weekend? I think you're going to win this weekend, Marcus. I think this is your weekend. See? And now Absolute Zero comes out. Metafo says he will be at the RBET. Do we know what the giant card is this weekend? Let me text my sources real quick. How do we not know what the giant card is for Nationals this weekend? Because I swear to God, if it's Black Rose Dragon, like... Hold on. Let me... If it's fucking Black Rose, D-Mock, Judgment Dragon, what's the other one they like to give out? Rescue Cat. There's like fucking 8 Rescue Cats given out already. If it's any of those, yeah, Exciton Knight is for Hat, which honestly that's an amazing prize for Hat. The Hat community should be very happy, even though their tournament is single elimination. That part is bullshit. I hate single elimination for a competitive environment, for traveling and for booking hotel and shit like that. Absolutely not. But I guess if you're looking at it as like, it's a side event at the end of the day. It's Attack of the Giant card. It's not supposed to be like some big thing. It's not Ultimate Time, which Ultimate Time was just set up as a 2-day event, so you literally can travel for a 2-day event. Makes sense. Also, just in general, like, the amount of people that I usually get. Attack of the Giant card used to just get like 64 people. It used to be capped at 64. Single elimination. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm guessing you got rid of your JD. I had my JD for probably 15 minutes. Like, I don't actually know how long I had it, but it wasn't an hour. They treat the rest of the world and give us D-Mox, Cats, and Black Rose. Yeah, like, I saw in Europe, they got, like, Brionic, Goyo Guardian, I'm pretty sure, Dark Arm Dragon. Oh, Giant Substitute, or some fancy stuff like Heraclinos. Giant Substitute was given out last year. They got Vayu in Europe, I heard, as well. How did you find someone to buy a giant card? I know a lot of people. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a very long time. Pot of Greed! Pot of Greed is nice. But they've also given out multiple Pot of Greeds. I want them to just start doing exclusive giant cards, which I don't think is too much to ask. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I think this game is going long because he wasn't attacked with the deep block. To be honest. Just gonna put it out there. I think that all the frog should have been attacking. I also think... I don't know if he plays Unifrog. But I will be poking with Unifrog directly every turn. Because that shit is also a clock. And not a short... Or, I'm sorry, not a long one either. Although I will say, there's no fucking world outside of literally... Yeah, there's just no world where Igera should be able to win this game. So if he does, there was some football being played. Yannick, thank you for the sub. A lot of subscribers tonight. Thank you guys. You guys are showing love. Y'all must like the cowboy fit. I'm going to say that the reason why so many people are subscribing tonight is because y'all like the cowboy outfit. That's what I think. I think it's sexual. Just gonna put it out there. I don't make the rules. That's what I think. If you guys like the cowboy outfit, you know. I was gonna say something unhinged, but I'm only here for the cowboy. See, I like an honest man. I'm only here for the cowboy or woman. I don't know what anybody is in the chat, but you're all bros to me. Everyone's my bro. Okay, so there's a Stardust Dragon. There's a Solemn Judgment. I'm on family vacation. I still pulled up. See, that's what I love. MT Legend, Matt Thomas, thank you for that. Where are you vacationing at? Not like exact, you know, like the address, but just like where are you in, like Punta Cana? Are you in Cancun? Are you in Virginia Beach? Like, I'm just trying to live vicariously through you right now. Will you be going to Indy? I do not know, Chris. As of right now, I am not going to a tournament this weekend. Have they done Giant Caius? Yes, they actually have done Giant Caius. Spirit Beast, thank you for the sub. Y'all are showing love today. Love that. Yeah, we're almost at 8,300 subscribers. We are almost at 8,300 subscribers, which is crazy because I feel like we just passed 8,000. Y'all trying to get me to get this haircut, aren't you? That's what this is really about. Y'all don't fucking love me. Y'all just want to see me cut my hair off. Yeah, they did give out Giant Caius last year. They gave out Giant Caius, Giant Mobius, and Giant Ryza. Do the people need more incentive to sub you on the haircut? Look, I'm in a cowboy outfit, alright? If that's not good enough, I don't know what is. Okay, this is aggressive. Is Mirror Force and Torrential are both gone, so we're at that phase where... Okay. Let it end. Alright, there we go. There we go. GG's. Alright. Now that game, like the Hero Frog player Hamza, he was always in control, but we just took a detour and it was like it got stalled out. But it's one of those games where I feel like the frog deck is not possibly going to lose. Devin Fry, thank you for the sub. It's like inevitability, which is one of my favorite things to get in a duel, is when you just feel like I can't lose now. Yeah, I think he saw the Unifrog out. Siding out Unifrog is totally reasonable against a lot of decks too, so I'm not like mad that he sided out Unifrog. That isn't egregious by any means. Damn, my man got 10k life to start with. And he's playing against GBs that only set a monster. Man, if you don't wrap this shit up real quick, Whirlwind, sure, a GG, no re. We need Giant Destalos. I like Destalos, personally. Like, I personally really like Destalos. And I also like that there was a There was a Hero Frog deck that won one of my tournaments with Thestalos in it kind of recently. I think oh, he really did what I said. Fraser, I got hedged earlier. Yeah, that's crazy. I literally said like Whirlwind Shore his ass out the game, and he really did it. That's crazy. I really am a prophet in this game. I wish that I could use my powers to win the lottery, but I can't. So unfortunately, I am stuck here commentating Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Hooray! No, but in all seriousness, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, so it's fine. But I wanted to check something. I said I was going to find a deck list that had Thestalos in it. Hold on, chat. Oh, I found it. That was fast as shit. Here it is. Somebody won one of my tournaments with this deck list. Oh, this is small. Hold on, chat. Let's make this. Let's make it big. Yeah, somebody won a tournament with this version of Hero Frogs that was playing Thestalos, and I thought it was cute. And like draw traps and karma cut and shit. Is that a consecrated light? Oh, a hedge guard. Oh shit, summon cat good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Johnson Boss is him. He is him. This might legit be game. That's what I thought. I thought Hamza was the guy that got second at Maryland. I think it is him. He's playing the same deck. Giant Charter Foil is hilarious. My family owns a house up here that we rent out usually, but occasionally we'll book a week out for ourselves. Martha's Vineyard. Okay. Has there been a giant card trooper? I don't think we've seen a giant card trooper. Actually, I feel like I saw a giant card trooper, but it wasn't for Edison. It was for like, because they bring several giant cards to events. I feel like it was for one of those. Like one of those ones that you can cash tickets in or like get from like Speed Duel or something. Nah, this shit's chalked. Johnson Balls went from being down horrendous to literally having 8 cards. Alright, never mind. Hold on. Hold. I like being wishy-washy like this. Like every sway of the wind, I'm just like, oh no, he's cooked. The problem is none of these cards actually like do anything. Like a Shora, now he already used one, but a Shora here. Take the biggest GB. Oh shit. I keep calling it. I keep calling it, chat. This game is so back and forth. Damn, you really can't count Blue Bandit out. Do you think Amaryllis ever be cooked to tier 2? No. I'm a big Amaryllis enjoyer. I genuinely believe that is one of the best decks in the format. I think it's a top 10 deck in the format. Are there enough Glad Bees that you can just use Beasts? I don't know all the types. Like, they're all over the place. Yannick said no. Definitely no. Okay, chat says no. Chat says there are not enough Glad Beasts to just play Beast Glad Beasts. Gotcha. Sam Knight, Demakar, Alexander. Okay, so the answer is fucking no. The answer is, if Demakari has to be counted, the answer is a resounding no. What's Moja Pack? What giant card could Konami print that will be worth the most for Edison? Absolute Zero. I think Absolute Zero giant card would be the most expensive giant card of all time. Like, for Edison retro Yu-Gi-Oh purposes, not for like they print a giant Crush Card Virus, and I'm sure that's probably the actual most expensive one or something. Or like, I don't know, some fucking old Blue Eyes or Dark Magician or something. But if they printed a Absolute Zero giant card, I think that that one would be the most expensive. It's a hero. It's a fusion. We've never had a fusion before. There's never been a giant fusion in terms of cards that we've gotten for Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! Stardust has been printed as a giant card already multiple times. Stardust would not be more than Absolute Zero. I don't think you understand how much the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community loves heroes. It is egregious the way the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community loves heroes. Brio would be up there. Brio, Absolute Zero, Christia are like the three ones that I think are that would be like pretty expensive, but I think Absolute Zero just trumps all of them. First of all, it's a fucking fusion card. It looks insane. Like a giant Absolute Zero would actually just look outrageous. Like fuck all the other, like it would look the best out of all the other cards. It would just look nuts. First of all, Absolute Zero just looks nuts in general. The card just looks nuts as is. There is no giant thought ruler. The giant Treeborn Frog. That would be a cool one too. Giant Treeborn would be cool. Alright. He opened up Whirlwind Shura against an opponent who had no back row and a monster on the field and still got cooked that game, which is very interesting. GB's, man. GB's top 5 deck. Top 5 deck. And fucking Johnson Balls keeps finding different ways to build this deck, which is like honestly more confusing than anything because one, you'll never know what he's on. Two, how is the GB community ever going to find the perfect list if the community keeps on changing the list every week? Maybe that is the way to play GBs. Maybe you have to change it every week. Maybe that's what you have to do. I think Giant Christie would be really cool, though. Giant Christie would be really cool, especially if you can get a Spanish one, Senor Supremo. Do you guys ever see Christia in Spanish? March. See if I can find it. Oh, I found it. I wonder if this will open. Oh, there we go. Senor Supremo Christia. You can't tell me that's not fucking insane. Senor Supremo? You cannot tell me that this is not an insane fucking card. Senor Supremo. Also, this confirms that it is in fact a male. It is a man. In case people were wondering. Senor Supremo Christia. This is one of the best translated cards ever. Like, if I played Christia series, like if I was a Christia enjoyer, I would absolutely get Senor Supremos only. Senor Supremo. That's how you figured out that she's actually a dude. That's what she said, or he said, or somebody said. There's a joke in there somewhere. Just make Giant, Ghost Rare, Absolute Zero, so the hero community collectively loses their minds. Giant, Ghost Rare, Absolute Zero is crazy. Senor Supremo. Senor Supremo. Somebody has 3 first edition copies of that card from like the original set it came out of. They translated Archlord to Supreme Lord. Stardust Overdrive? That's where it came out of? Stardust Overdrive, the original Christia. Senor Supremo, Christia. Okay, set 4 back row pass. It's always a vibe. It's always a GB vibe. So they're perfectly even, and not much pressure with this value being the only thing. I feel like this game state definitely favors Johnson balls, but we'll see. I like summoning value in attack position of wall Secutor. That's right. Honestly, because Johnson Boss's game plan really does rely around summoning Secutor, a value in attack mode is actually not bad. Like, I can't even say that it's... You don't have a point there. Like, you kind of just do. Alright, Darius. What a human name this thing has. Like, I know people named Darius. I know a lot of people named Darius, actually. No tag out. Oh, we're playing that game, huh? We're playing... I think you have a Prussian game. But that also tells me that Johnson Boss doesn't have an out to oppression. He said absolutely not. Do you Icarus attack this and risk getting Starlight Rodent? He said no. Oh yeah, Solemn. Okay, he thought for us. He thought about it. He thought about it. This guy draws Shura like it's nobody's fucking business. My man is a Shura drawer. Somewhat, Alex. I don't have the shirt. I had a tank top type shirt under at the concert, but right now I'm in my home, so I just have the vest on. What you guys don't know is that all I have on is the vest. No, I'm kidding. I have on pants. Well, I have on shorts. I have on basketball shorts. Is my hat crooked again? Okay, I'm gonna lift the hat up a little bit so that the camera doesn't... There we go. This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold 'em. So lay 'em down, 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 down. So park your Lexus. And throw your keys up. And stick around, round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I can't slow dance with you. Come pour some liquor on me, honey, too. It's a real live boogie in a real live hold down. Don't be a bitch. Come take it to the floor now. Whoo! There's a tornado, dude, in my city. Okay, what's going on in this duel? I haven't been paying attention. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Nope, nothing important happened. A whirlwind resolved. Smashing ground. Boring stuff. Okay, cool. Thoughts on Trapstun and Black Wings? Honestly, sure. Face down Smashing ground was activated. Interessante. MST random back row. Random back row happens to be Trapstun. How to beat GBs. Don't give them extra turns they shouldn't have. The Whirlwind has resolved twice now. This is the best deck in the format. Whirlwind Blackwings. Whirlwind Blackwings is the best deck in Edison. Well, boring is subjective anyway, Scott. I thought Lone Fire Supervise was the best deck. English Professor, I think you just say anything that comes to your mind without thinking about it. That's what I think. Blackwing and Lightsworn are super resident sleeper. I'd face GB anytime. Lightsworn. Like, the game's not over, but it's looking sus. He needs to Secutor him. Well, damn, it didn't happen. I was gonna say he needs to Secutor him like now. Ooh. Agent Socks. I love that name, by the way. Agent Socks. Thank you for the sub. At least the format's fun enough that even if consistent deck do their thing, you can still win. Even tier, yeah, every deck can just beat every deck. That's why I think people play Edison for so long, because like you're not really forced to play any one deck. Like there's nothing that makes you feel like I know in Modern and a lot of formats you're like, oh, I have to play Cash Tier or I have to play Tier Limits as examples or whatever. And if you're not playing that deck, you're kind of just disadvantaging yourself by a large margin, to be honest, because if you look at top cuts, it just tells you exactly like you're just making a mistake. I don't know, eventually Johnson Boss might come back. And never mind, he's just gonna keep drawing traps. Eventually you need some monsters. But yeah, Edison doesn't force you to play any one deck, which is like that's a really, really fucking good thing. It makes the format have a lot of longevity because different decks perform well all the time. And even the best decks just can like lose to like anything. Like I could be on Hero Frogs and lose to Quick Draw. I could be on Black Wings and lose to Monster Mash. I could be on Value Turbo and lose to Christia Sworn or like anything, like Giga Vice or something. Like it's that Whirlwind was on the field for 10 minutes. That's crazy. YouTube lets you rewind the stream too, so you can actually like verify that. But like I don't doubt it. I mean, if it hasn't been 10 actual minutes, it's coming up on it like very soon. Bro, if he searches one more fucking monster, he might duck out. Like, how is this man searching this much this game? Did he run out of searches? Did he run out of things to search with Black Whirlwind? This is crazy. Like, he searched literally... This has to be like the 5th search. I'm being hyperbolic, but still. Alright. Okay. What would you do if you were the judge and Yugioh started pulling his attack the moon type shit? I would get very, very close and I would say, hey, you. Get the fuck out. All right. Black Wings moves on to the finals, I think? Question mark? Yeah, Black Wings are in the finals. Black Wings against GBs, a match made in heaven. This is a quintessential Edison matchup. In theory, Black Wings are like slightly favored in this matchup, I would say. But don't sleep on GBs. They do have ways to deal with Blackwing. Starlight Road, Trap Stun. They can easily like blow this deck out as well, but it is favored towards Blackwing because basically, well, but basically every one of the monsters in Blackwings are just pretty big. Like Bora, Sirocco, and Shura are just big ass monsters, and even if you consider like Blizzard being a synchro card, their monsters are just really big, and that just makes GBs have to have constant removal to deal, because you're not beating a Sirocco in battle with any of your monsters. Like, none of your monsters can beat this in battle. And none of your monsters, like, the best you can do is tie with a Shura. You can tie a Laquari with Shura, and that's like a little dangerous because of Kalu and stuff, but... So you have like a natural advantage of just my stats are bigger, which goes back to the whole thing about like, I don't agree with the double Sam Knight thing. Like, I understand why some people might want to play double Sam Knight, but I think that playing double Sam Knight for the purpose of Rescue Cat, which is a one-of that is unsearchable really, is losing the plot a bit. And if you're complaining about drawing the Sam Knight, then learn how to attack with the Sam Knight to put it back in your deck. You're playing GBs. Okay, we do have another match going on, I think, or maybe not. Igera and Say are probably already done. Okay. Wait, are they playing? Okay, yeah. Oh, why is this not... Do I need to refresh? Oh, there we go. Alright. So... yeah. We are now seeing Black Sanji is in the finals already. So one of these duels is going to win 20 bucks. And this is game 3, and it's a Hero Frog mirror match. So basically what that tells me is that we get Hero Frogs versus Blackwings for the finals. Because this is a Hero Frog mirror match in top 4. The other match was GBs versus Blackwing. So the decks in top 4 are GV, Blackwing, Hero Frog, Hero Frog. And unfortunately the Hero Frog players have to play each other. Shuffle deck, please. This looks really bad for Chaos Hexer. If it put back the monsters at the bottom instead of shuffle, it would be really good. Yeah, that would be nuts. If they blatantly shuffled them to the bottom specifically, that would definitely be more of a boost than a nerf. Is Machina Hero good? It is good, yes. It is definitely a good deck. Activate Cold Wave to freeze the water the frogs are in. What? Why are we freezing our amphibians now? Do frogs die when they get frozen, or are they one of those animals that have like the heart that can just be frozen for a while and then when they thaw out they're just fine? Like, are they one of those animals? I forget. I feel like I know that about. There's some animals that like can be frozen and they just after the frost thaws out or whatever, they're just fine. This is looking really bad. I will say, Hamza leaving the substitute is like interesting. He does know his hand though, because of water art, but he doesn't know the cards he's drawing. So basically what I'm saying is there is a chance that your opponent can rip a brain control. And I don't know what these other cards are, but I would just give myself no quarter to lose this game since it is so heavily favored. Alright, well, this game's over. There's like no coming back from 3,100 life points in this situation. It's too much. What's the best way to follow, find the upcoming in real life Edison tournaments? You need to subscribe to a bunch of different channels. That's what I recommend. It's kind of crazy that cards like Froggy, Force Field, and Wall of Thorns aren't more playable. Froggy Force Field is really interesting because the requirement is really simple. If they attack a frog, you Mirror Force, right? Isn't that like literally what it does? It's so weird that card isn't played though. Hive DE, thank you for the sub. Yeah, we're discarding Rises to Live. We're cooked. I'm cooked! I'm cooked! Oh no.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Okay. I do love it when people banish their hands so that we can all see the trap dust shoot. That is very... It's pleasant. Makes me feel like you care. What is this person's game plan? Like what? I don't think there is a game plan. I think that they've accepted their fate and they're just like, I'm not gonna scoop, but like I'm gonna make you have to beat me. I mean, Lightning Vortex is not good here either, if we're being honest, Scott. It's literally a minus to just like the frog player will prefer that you have no cards, and Vortex brings you closer to that. So if you're not killing them, and he's at fucking 8,000, by the way, yeah. Man. Just a foregone conclusion, but we will see. Crazier things have actually happened. Not him getting Lightning Vortex for one. Alright. We have Hero Frogs. Well, it was always going to be Hero Frogs. We have Hero Frogs versus Black Wings in the finals. Yeah. By the way, you guys see my hat? You guys see my cool hat? I don't know what this material is, but it's like a material that... It's very interesting. It almost... I want to say it's like plastic of some sort. But it wasn't... It's like sturdy though. Like it's very sturdy. And I like the color. Okay. So we're going to finals now. Finals. Okay, so we have Black Sanji or Blue Bandit. Still haven't. Johnson Boss is already playing someone else. He's a scat man. Be ba 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 da bo. Ho ho, Hohenheim. Who's favorite in this matchup? I think this matchup is probably one of the most 50-50 matchups in the entire format. Damn, getting ready for that, for Indy, that drip. No, Simo, no. No. We're not doing this tonight, alright? We're not doing it. I'm not going to Indy, damn it. Yeehaw. Simo! Thank you for the dono, Chris. Yes, the fuck you are. Quest, where did you come from, Quest? Off the tightrope? Not you coming off the tightrope. Okay. My friend can't get off work, so there's a spot in the RBT. No, see, now y'all trying to pull strings. Y'all trying to get me. Y'all trying to get me. Simo's pulling strings. Y'all see that, chat? Y'all see what he's doing? You see the influence? This is what Simo is doing right now. Where's the fucking... Isn't there a magic card? Magic... The Gather? Isn't there a card called Demonic Influence? Am I crazy? Did I make that up? There we go. This is what Simo's doing right now. Fucking Demonic Influence. Bro. Alright, hold on. Let me see... We're trying to see some finals. So we got Hamza. I don't think they're playing yet. I told them to wait. I told the finals to wait. I would never. Listen, if I end up booking a last minute trip to Indy, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be hell to pay. If I end up in Indianapolis this weekend, there will be hell to pay. Hurt people, hurt people. Now we're trying to see flight prices. Flight prices are $500. Book it, dude. Life is short. Y'all are this is literally all the shit that I say to people when I want to be a toxic supporting friend. When I want to support people's bad decisions, I say the exact, oh, life is short, you only live once, YOLO, FOMO, homo. Like, I say all of these things. You guys are so toxic. I want to play you, book it. Don't leave me alone with the men. Brittany said, don't leave me alone with the men. If I show up, I'm showing up like a cowboy. That's how we end up in Japan. Honestly, Japan might have to happen. Japan part 3 might have to happen. I'm honestly fiending to go back to Japan already. It's so bad. I hate America so much. Like, not actually, but like actually, you know? Like, I just want to be in a land of weebs. The land of weebs. And really good food. And affordable food, too, since America likes to have non-affordable food. You won't be the only shirtless American in Japan. I know right now it's extremely hot, and I would never go, like, in the dead of summer, because Japan gets extremely hot and humid. But I like a good April, May. Like, when I went this year, it was May, and the weather was fucking perfect. 70 degrees every day. Could not beat that weather. 2 weeks there, plenty of time to enjoy a lot of shit in Japan. Japan is the one place I've been to, I think, where even after being there for a while, I didn't feel homesick. Like, I never got to a point where I was like, oh, I hate being here and like I kind of want to be home, or like I could have easily just done another week out there if I didn't have to return to real life, you know? Yeah, the indie flight for me right now is $5.25. It's been $5.25 for a month. Like, it has not changed. I don't know why it's so expensive this year to fly to Indianapolis. It's really weird. Is this the only fan stream? Sizzle, not you two. Not you two. Just come with us to Japan. I might. You guys are going in February, right, Simo? You guys are going in February? I'll pay for your ticket to go to Indy. Absolutely not, Quest. Abso-fucking-lutely not. If you're going to go to any event all year, it's this one, dude. Fraser Smith is a staple in Edison. Thank you, Landon. I appreciate you saying that. It's so crazy, too. I get fucked every year on Nationals somehow. Like, literally last year, I didn't get to play, even though I went. This year, I'm not going, so I don't get to play. It's BS. It's all because I blame Konami. Because if there was an Ultimate Time Wizard scheduled, I would have just booked a flight at a reasonable time. Like a real person. Stratos, Rhoda, D Prison, I'm assuming, Dupe, Junk. That hand is okay. What makes it really good though is Stratos Rhoda made it where he couldn't choose Stratos for Trap Dust Shoot. So you have like resilient. This deck is very resilient to Dust Shoot, by the way. Hero Frogs is extremely resilient to Dust Shoot. I think Hero Frogs and Vayu are the two most resilient Dust Shoot decks in the entire format. Surprise, surprise, I think that those are like, you know, two of the best decks in the format as well. And I think that them being so resilient to Dust Shoot is part of the reason why. That's like one of the factors. Like if I had to list the fucking reason why Hero Frogs and Vayu perform the best in all of Edison, like it's we've had several years now. And what? Sizzle, why are you freaking out? What's going on? Why is Sizzle freaking out? Why is he saying, what the fuck, Fraser, go? What are y'all still trying to get me to chat? Focus. Hey, Fraser, you freaking wussy ass, nice shoulder looking man. Go win the Ultimate Time Wizard. Wait, Simo, aren't you going to RBT? He can't even go to RBT. Sorry for any inconvenience. Take these 20 legacy packs in Maryland as an apology. Yes, he can. My friend can't get off work. There's a spot. Sackface is out here on our side. This guy wears $5,000 outfits, but a $400 flight is a problem. Listen, okay, that is besides the point. Okay, you leave me and my $5,000 outfits alone. All right, $500 for a flight. Okay, here's the problem I actually have. One, the flight is genuinely expensive. Right, I've been traveling a lot this year. I'm not rich, so after, you know, shit adds up after a while. That's one. Last year I went to Indianapolis And I paid like $250. I don't know why this year it's literally more than double what I paid last year. And it's so weird because, like, by all rights, I should be going because I literally won in that exact convention center last year. That convention center has been good to me. It's been very, very good to me. But a part of me just refuses to pay double of what I paid last year. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm getting juiced. I feel like I'm getting fucking juiced. And I just refuse. Like, I refuse to get juiced like that. I checked. Guys, I did everything. I checked airlines. I checked different places to fly out of. I just don't want to pay $500 for a flight to Indianapolis. I just do not want to do that. It is entirely too much to go there. And I would literally only be there from Friday to Sunday. It was a super short trip. Like, yeah. Late stage capitalism is hard. You're right, decent guy. You're really right. Much cheaper to drive. I refuse. So when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I absolutely would drive 11 hours from Philadelphia to Indianapolis. And I've done it many times for Gen Con. I've done it many times for Gen Con and for YCS Indy. I've driven to Indy multiple times in my life when I was younger. I am now far too old and impatient to ever drive to Indianapolis again. That is just out of the question. We're past that. What game is this, by the way? This is still game 1. But yeah, we're past that. But can you put a price on friendship? No, you really can't. You can't put a price on friendship. That was a good jar of greed because both those cards already got value, so he lost nothing virtually from that heavy storm. 264 from Newark. Yeah, but then you have to add the price of me getting to Newark, which is an hour away from Philly. So then just basically add at least another $100, if not more, because it could be more. And also Newark is definitely like an awkward airport to fly out of right now. But yeah, I'm not doing 11-hour drives anymore. I'm past that point in my Yu-Gi-Oh life. Like I'm so far past that. Like there was a time where I did shit like that. I am not. My threshold for driving, I think, is like 6 hours. Like I'll drive to Raleigh. That's as far. Like I flew to Raleigh last year, I think. But usually I'll drive to Raleigh and I'm fine with driving to Raleigh. 6 hours is my threshold. Once you're past 6 hours, I'm good. I'm good. When's the next time you'll see Simo at an event? You know, that's a really good question, Alex. Sack phase. I watched his first game, his opponent heavy, and he chain reckless, jar, and data? What is data? 1 down, 99 to go. Let's get this man to Indy. What? 99 to go. Oh, I see what you're doing, Ryan Knight. Well, thank you, Ryan Knight. Thank you for the dono. Winning Nats brings a lot of value back to your channel. Bro, I can't say you're wrong, but like, the channel's fine. We'll just send him pictures of us having fun to give him FOMO. Yo, y'all doing this? Y'all doing the Squidward looking out the window? Y'all doing this to me is crazy. Y'all doing this to me? Fucking Landon, thank you guys for the dono. Simo and Sackface doing this is insane. This is insane. This is me, and this is Simo and Sackface at fucking YCS Indy or Nationals or whatever. How much to wear the cowboy outfit? If I go, I'm bringing the cowboy outfit. Like, there's no question. I will have a shirt on though, because I'm not allowed to be in the convention center without an actual shirt. Like right now, I am literally shirtless, right? Like I do not have a shirt on. So I will have at least a shirt on. Oh, I didn't show you guys my my outfit from the concert. Hold on. I'll share it with the. I'll share it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun yesterday. And I do appreciate you guys. You guys really want me to be there. And I would go, but I'm blaming Konami. I think they botched it. Because they genuinely did not have anything on the books. And oh, here we go. Oh god, this picture is like way too big. Anyway, this is my Cowboy Carter outfit from yesterday, if you guys were wondering, at the Beyoncé concert. So yeah, this is what I wore. My take on a modern cowboy. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I had a shirt on under, you know, yesterday. So and I have on leather shorts, a leather vest, which, you know, I'm wearing the vest right now. Yeah, and then all my accessories and shit, and my cowboy boots. Damn, will look good when you take a picture when you win the RVET. First of all, you trying to get, okay, it's one thing to go to Indy, it's another thing for you to try to get me to play in the RVET over the Ultimate Time Wizard as well. That's crazy. How much is that outfit? Probably more than 400. Yeah, I paid $260 for the boots. I think the pants, the shorts, I think these were 200. The vest was 200. This is all leather, like leather. And then this tank here is Rick Owens. The hat was pretty reasonable. Decent guy. Thank you for the dono. Why is that one showing up as like a special thing on the stream though? What do you say? Watch plenty of good stuff. Why not have a real life Yu-Gi-Oh anime guy at the event? You guys are too kind. You guys are really too kind. What if we wear cowboy outfits with you? Simo, do you have a fucking cowboy? Like, where are you getting a cowboy outfit? That's Sizzle and Jay. That's Sizzle and I. We'll take many pictures when we go O2 drop. What is that? Quest? Quest, thank you for the sub. What is happening, chat? Y'all gotta chill. And you got the special Dark Magician Girl one. Quest got the rare drop. Yo, Quest got the rare drop. He got the Dark Magician Girl. That's the rare drop. I'll get one that's indie. Ultimate Time Wizard was okay. And Sunday as well, Frazier. So it's funny. I have a friend who built me a hat deck just in case. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what the giant card is for Ultimate Time Wizard. We could be 3 Musketeers. If we crowdfunded this, you have to go to the RBT over the Ultimate Time Wizard. Well, I would have to take a vote from everybody that donates. That's where I would go. I would take a vote from every. If I go to the RBT, the Ultimate Time Wizard, it would be at the discretion of everyone who donated, voting on where I go. You see how elaborate that is? These two are dueling their heart out right now too. One of them is winning $20. Somebody is winning $20. This is IMNerd $20 Tuesday. The winner gets $20. That's how we do it. This tournament was actually pretty sizable too. 25 people played in this tournament. Look at this. There were 25 people, bro. 25 people. Winner gets $20. Would you rather do the 10K subs haircut or Midoriya English dub voice impression for 30 minutes? I don't know what that means. I hope he built you GBs or Yugioh. Wait, is GBs even playable in hat? I feel like it's not playable in hat. So anyway, I started blasting. You can play both RBET on Saturday and Ultimate Time Wizard on Sunday. You got hotel room space when you do. That's another thing. Where am I going to stay? See, chat, y'all not thinking about the full picture. Y'all not thinking about the full picture. Konami really botched it for me. No one has room for me. I come with a bag or two. Let's go, Blue Bandit. The only duels between Frazier and I on him going to Indy. Captain, I challenge you to a shadow game. Winner goes to Indy. I don't like those odds, Quest. I told you I've got you literally alone in my room. Something about that sounds more like a threat than an invitation. Hey, what's up, James Ark? Come on in, the water's fine. Come on in. The water is just fine, James Ark. Everyone say hello to James Ark. How do you not like my cowboy outfit? Look at me. Come on. Come on. That's Cowboy Freeway. Cowboy Freeway. Can we get an F in chat for Cowboy Freeway? F's in chat for Cowboy Freeway. How do you not like Cowboy Freeway? Damn, he got dust shoot again? Sorry, I love you, boo. Happens. Why the hell you didn't just show hand? Okay, but he has deep prison. For all the viewers out there, gotta do it for the fans. Thank you. I do appreciate if you are being live streamed, and I know you guys are watching, and you're allowed to watch. I don't care if you watch while you duel, as long as you don't like. Whoa, Gundam! Thank you for the super chat, and he got the rare drop, the Dark Magician Girl. $20 dono. Thank you so much. Y'all are trying to really contribute to this fun. Didn't we get like money last time too? I gotta go back and see how much money we got from the last stream. We might have put a little dent. We might have put a little dent in it. That's like 30K in this economy. I'm trying to keep up with peer pressure. We're peer pressuring and it's working. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Now you have to go. A cowboy will go to Indy. Would a cowboy go to Indy? They gotta see this abuse firsthand. Simo, get him 10K subs now, please. It doesn't work like that, Joey E. Just ride to Indy on a horse. I actually do not like horseback riding. I feel like it hurts the nuts. Like, I don't know how to properly do it, but every time I've been on a horse, I just felt very, very nervous about my nuts. So, I'll pass on that. Yeah. Decent guy, your comment is so funny. That is genuinely a funny comment. Hates horseback riding, fake cowboy. Not every cowboy had to ride a horse, bro. There had to be some cowboys that just did not like riding horses. I'm explaining Fraser to my wife, and the more I explain, the randomer it gets, and she's like, what? Look, all right, screenshot this picture, say, this is Cowboy Freeway, and he's being peer pressured by his friends, because you guys are my friends. The 132 people who are watching, you guys are my friends, but I'm being peer pressured right now by my friends. Especially Simo and Sackface. Especially those two. That's what friends do. You guys really, really want me to go. Oh god, I cannot tell you how many times I've looked at this, guys. I've looked at this so much. The flight just is still 5:25. So I would do like this one, get there at noon, and then leave at 6:25. This way I have enough time to, like, you know, play top cut on Sunday. And we're gonna do basic economy because we're a basic bitch. It's just so sorry. I just realized there's a duel happening. Fraser, stop being a bitch and go. It'll be fun. Will it be fun? No. Here's the problem also, Sackface. Why are there 2 events happening? There's not even a guarantee that I see you guys, because you guys are going to the RBT. I'm going to be at the Ultimate Time Wizard. Like, it's botched, bro. It's botched. Konami botched it. Allegedly. They botched it. There was never supposed to be 2 events that weekend. And one of them capped. You can eat dinner with us, the fancy place Saturday. Can you add a person to the reservation? Better jump on the bus now. Honestly, to get there by bus, I would need to literally leave right now. Is this the same game where he got dushied? And he's up like literally double cards now? More than double cards when he brings back Treatment Frog? I didn't watch this game though. Damn, Whirlwind does shoot Shura. What happened? Chat, y'all distracted me from seeing Whirlwind does shoot Shura into down 4 cards. No, Ryan, I genuinely am not booked. I would not lie to you. Look, I feel like that would be scummy. I feel like not even joking, I feel like that would be really scummy. I am genuinely not booked for Indianapolis. I unfortunately really feel like I got screwed over because it was just an Ultimate Time Wizard got announced entirely too late. And when flights were actually reasonably priced, they didn't have anything on the books. It just sucks. And now people are split between where they're going also. So like even my friends, the other part that sucks is like a lot of my friends are going to the RBT. So it's one event, guys. There will be more events. There are more events. Can you eat dinner with us in the Oh wait, I'm behind on chat. Just go so you only have 1 FOMO instead of 2 FOMOs. What's 2? Yo, 2 FOMOs is crazy. You have TPP and CMO can get you in easy peasy. What's TPP? It's better that there's 2. I don't know if it's better that there's 2. I feel like having everybody under 1 roof for an event is better. Black Whirlwind Dushu plus Shore is 87% win rate, right? I mean, the game's still not over, so you can still win. If you book, I'll change the reservation. Mirror Force on Dinah and Shura. I love how we ain't giving 2 shits about the match, and instead we all focus on Fraser getting peer pressured. I'm already going to the Chicago RBET. I am booked for that already. Oh, top player privilege. That's what TPP means? I did not know that was what that was. Why is D present in the deck still? What do you mean, why is it in the deck still? Like, in what deck? I think D present's fine against frogs. They have to attack. Yeah, protects Dinah. Oh god. Say his name. Oh, he doesn't have it. Damn. Damn. Dust Shoot, Whirlwind Shore, Brain Control, Double Dinah. That's how you beat frogs. For people, there were people asking in chat, how do you beat frogs and stuff or whatever. That's how you beat frogs. This is the key. Hydro Pup Plains, Chainables, only Black Wings. Oh, the card I told everybody to side deck. Listen, if you are going to RBET or Ultimate Time Wizard, I don't care where you're going. Whoops. Please make sure that you are side decking or main decking Lightning Vortex this weekend. It needs to be in your 70 cards or 71 cards if you're me and Sizzle. Would you come for top? Now, when you say top, what do you mean by that? Do I have my soundboard? Do I not have that on? Hold on, let me see if I can add that. Huh, is that not? All right, well, we got...
What do you mean by that?
There we go. I didn't know I could do that. I could just add it that way.
What do you mean by that?
When you say, would you come for top? I have a question of my own.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean top? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean top?
What do you mean by that?
When you say, would you come for top, Landon?
What do you mean by that?
I'm just wondering, just curious. Because I've come for a lot of things. But I don't know if I've ever come for top.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, he actually won the game where he got dust shooted, sure, double dynaed, brain controlled. It sounds like I'm making shit up. Whirlwind. Yeah, he actually won the game where he got dust shoot, whirlwind, sure, double dynaed, brain controlled. Hey, y'all trying to tell me that Hero Frogs isn't the best deck? Oh god, I love it here. But in all seriousness,
what do you mean by that?
I need to add this to my soundboard.
What do you mean by that?
I really like this soundbite. Landon said, I'm going to pin this. Landon asked the most important question of the night. And I honestly, Landon, I love this. But I gotta know.
What do you mean by that?
Landon, look at me. It's me and you right now. It's me and you.
What do you mean by that?
It's me and you. When you say, would you come for top?
What do you mean by that?
Would you come for top? Like I said, I've come for a lot of things. But
what do you mean by that?
Would you come for top is a new, that's just like a new kink unlocked, I feel like, you know? Like, I don't know if maybe you misspelled something or like, anyway, all right, I'm going to move on. What do you think of Lightning Vortex versus Black Wings? Right now I have Smashing Ground in that slot and wanting... Smashing Ground is not even on the level of Lightning Vortex. It's not even close. Just take out the Smashing Ground, put it in Lightning Vortex. There you go. I'm not even going to finish the question. Sack Phase is a cutie, to be honest. I didn't say that, by the way. That was Ryan Knight. Need to get Sizzle a cowboy fit. A villain laugh after not answering a question says it all. Bro, why do you look like that? What do you mean, why do you look like that? This is my Cowboy Carter outfit. This is Cowboy Freeway. You don't like my outfit? Cowboy Freeway, damn it. My man got Whirlwind Shura again. Blue Band, did you figure out how to hack Dueling Book? Okay, I'm gonna finish reading chat. Okay. If you never come for top, then you've received some shit top. Well, that's the thing. I have come for top, but I want to know what Landon meant by it, you know?
What do you mean by that?
Like, what did Landon mean by when you come for top? Because, like, honestly, Landon has the most convincing argument for me to go so far. Out of everybody else, like, I feel like Landon has given me the best offer.
What do you mean by that?
How would you rate this campaign? Amazing!
Oh, God. I fucking love YouTube so much. Oh god, I couldn't think of a better thing to be doing with my Tuesday night. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Chris. Because of Vortex, I listen to Frasier for a fucking reason. It all rounds up to 100% loss. Hotels booked. Landon said the hotel's booked. Okay, what is actually going on here, Landon? Landon's got the hotel booked. They've donated, and they said, would I come for top?
What do you mean by that?
Landon is out here applying pressure. This is what you call applying pressure, chat. This is what you call, he said the hotel's booked, he donated, and he said, would you come for top?
What do you mean by that?
Why is this guy just abusing frogs? The dinner reservation sounded like it almost got you as well. Combine the two reasons, it's dinner and the show. Honestly, it's dinner and it's top. Apparently, whatever that means. It's dinner and top. That's what I've been offered. Imagine topping. I top all the time. I top all the time. I may have topped last night.
What do you mean by that?
I top all the time. You hear that? All the time. Not this becoming Brokeback Mountain. Not this becoming Brokeback Indie. We can both top. Ooh, a little verse action. I reverse all the time. See, some people in chat are confused now. So like now we really confused. Some people in chat are like, okay, I don't know what's happening anymore. Some people have no idea what is happening now. A spot in the woods. Simo, of course, the straight guy goes, Hydro Pump, you go, and he completely changed the subject. Look at that. Look at the gay erasure happening in chat. At the hands of Simo. Instead of us yelling Simo, I want to be yelling Homo. But no, because we're getting erasured right now, okay? Reverse cowboy? Is that a thing? I'm about to make my channel, instead of doing the Simo, I think I just found a new chant, a new cheer. I'm gonna have to clip that. Why is the black man yelling at the man with cancer? The sack face, that is so fucking crazy. What is happening, bro? How did we get here? How did we get here? Okay, somebody play Paramore. How did we get here? Cause I used to know you so well. It's one of my favorite songs, by the way. Would you come for top? You damn right I will come for top. Alright, this game is actually pretty close. They are perfectly even. But life points are not looking the best for Hamza. Oh shit, I've got 8 O's because that's how many O's they get. Now that's crazy. 8 O's? I never counted the O's. Is it actually 8? Like in all seriousness? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is actually 8 O's. Wow. It's kind of hard to like, because it's so small.
What do you mean by that?
The lore of Simo. See? We're all learning here. You know what you guys should do after the stream? Go to Simo's channel and just watch his first video ever. It is amazing. I went back and watched his first, because I like to see where people started from. His first video, first of all, the hair. The hair. Simo's hair 10 years ago is amazing. 10 plus years ago. No, it's great. I want to see that Simo come back. Like the Simo with the blonde hair. Just like just literally trolled out. Yo, you are adorable. Simo as fucking, I don't know, a 17, 18-year-old. I don't know how old you were, but you were young as shit. You looked like Slim Shady inspired the fuck out of you with that hair choice. That hair color, anyway. My favorite Limo Kids is when he constantly used salute on Gage. He was so mad. Oh no, not the Royal O. Damn. Oh, he tried to end him. He tried to end him. Summon Substitute? Tribute for cost? Nope. Okay. This game is extremely close now. Should be ending soon, right? I only noticed because I recently sent that playlist to someone trying to learn the game. Pretty good videos. This Blackwing deck is so unjust. Yo, I mean, he is Blue Bandit, Whirlwind, Shura, Oppression. He's not fucking around. If Blackwing just drew like this all the time, I wouldn't have it in a strongly favored tier or strong contender tier. So they were even in cards a couple turns ago, but a lot of shit happened, and now the frogs are down bad. They can't bring back Tree Run Frog because there's a Bora. Virtually top decking under Oppression. But what does Blue Bandit have? Dudes on Reckless Greed. He's not even drawing Reckless Greed. That's the crazy part. He's not even drawing Reckless Greed. He literally is just fucking opening Whirlwind plus Thing plus Dust Shoot plus Oppression. Like, he's just nice with it. Okay. We're going with a simple attack. I attack. And I end my turn. Yeah, we've been streaming for 3 hours. What time is it? I still have to do my Duolingo, chat. Bet y'all didn't think about that when y'all were peer pressuring me. Oh, it was actually a Dupe Frog. The way he took a while to set that Dupe Frog made me think that it wasn't Dupe Frog for some reason. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Did he draw a Monarch? A Monarch here would be fucking crazy. Specifically a Caius. He drew something that made him feel comfortable to bring back Tree Run Frog though, right? Like, those are just the facts. Oh, he did draw a Monarch, but it's this Monarch. What the fuck? No effect. Okay. Alright. Well, Mobius, huh? Yeah, I don't know about this one, Chief. Why is Mobius the actual worst Monarch that this could possibly be right here? Literally, Grand Marg would have been a better Monarch right here. I'm not even exaggerating. It's so bad that he didn't use the effect. Is this one of those awkward games where, like, the fucking Blackwing deck loses to their own Oppression? Yeah, so Borg would have been good. Simo, you should go But tell Frazier you're not going so he feels more pressure to go to Nats. Because it'll be the last time I saw you. This is crazy. Mobius for no effect is insane. This duel is taking way too many turns. Now we're setting bluffs. Where was that last turn? What? Falstina or value? Blizzard. Oh no. Oh, Blue Bandit is actually a little down bad, but so there must be some number of Sirokkos or something going on here. Yeah, this is really an interesting. If this was any other Monarch, bro, this would actually be game. If this was Ryza, because he can't afford to draw the same card right now. Like, he could not have afforded to draw, like, any of the same card. Like, he needs every draw he could possibly get right now, as down bad as he is. So, like, this Monarch not being just literally any other Monarch is cursed. Chat, can y'all still hear me? Am I still connected? Chat? I think my... Alright, hold on. I gotta open chat somewhere else real quick. I think my YouTube went down. I don't know what happened. All I heard is that you're going to Indy. You guys are my toxic friends. You're my treacherous little twins and my toxic friends. That's all I gotta say to that. What's happening? I turned away for 1 second and all of a sudden the frogs are winning. Wow, Hero Frogs win. Surprise, surprise. You guys never believed me. And he drew fucking unplayable cards. And still won against Whirlwind Shura, literally Whirlwind Shura and Oppression, and he still won, drawing literally unfucking playable cards, like cards that actually don't have effects. They're tribute. This is a 2400 vanilla. He's playing Amphibian Beast. If you never heard of Amphibian Beast, allow me to show you what Amphibian Beast is. Amphibian Beast. This is what he played. He literally played this in his fucking deck. I swear on everything. This is literally what he just played. Images. Amphibian Beast. You guys don't even know what the fuck this is, do you? It's actually Mobius. Mobius's original artwork. This is Mobius's original artwork. I know a lot of people don't know the lore, but like Mobius used to be this thing, and somehow it ended up in a Hero Frog deck. Oh, look, Lightning Vortex. Yeah, again, you got to play this card this weekend. If you're playing in the tournament, Ultimate Tiles or RBT, you have to play Lightning Vortex. That is, the winner play Lightning Vortex. All winners play Lightning Vortex these days. You don't want to be left out, right? You want to win, don't you? You want to win, don't you? But yeah, you don't need to play vanillas in your deck. You can actually just play, like, you know, real cards. And yeah, Hamza, shout out to you for winning. You know, I'm there's Professor Oak. I need to be a professor that's a little bit more rough around the edges. Like, there's no way Professor Oak is too nice. I'm too cynical to be Professor Oak. They don't have a mad professor or evil professor or something like that, like a professor that's just like an asshole. Congrats to Hamza also. Hamza, if you're listening, send me, like, DM me on Discord your PayPal or your Cash App. Also, I'm going to give you the roll, and I'm going to pull up Hamza's deck list. Now, Blue Bandit, I'm not going to pull up his deck list because he wants to save some of his spice for Nationals, but we are going to see Hamza's deck list. Oh, what did I want to do? Oh, I want to... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Hamza, you DM me. I need your PayPal or your Cash App so I can send you your money. I need to pull deck list. Let me just do one thing at a time. / deck list. Okay. This is Hamza's deck that just won. IMNerd $20 Tuesday. As you can see, there is an Amphibian Beast in his side deck. Right here, there's an Amphibian Beast. But other than that, I think the deck is really solid. He's maining the Cyber Dragon. This has been really popular lately. Double Junk Synchron. Lightning Vortex, which honestly, Lightning Vortex and Double Junk Synchron, it works. It just works together. Because you can Lightning Vortex to pitch any of these fuckers and then, you know, Junk Synchron it back. 2 Regeki Break, 1 Wing Blast. I'm not mad at it. Deep Prison, Soul Exchange, love this card. Yeah, 4 Monarchs. You don't need more than 4. Don't listen to the propaganda. He's also playing no Malicious because Malicious fucking sucks. Stop asking me about it. No, I'm joking. You can keep asking about it. I'm just gonna start ignoring you. And then yeah, I mean this is solid. Like this is a solid Hero Frog list. I really don't have complaints if I'm being honest. And then, yeah, side deck. I mean, the only complaint I really have is the Amphibian Beast in the side deck. I think outside of Amphibian Beast, this is great. That $20 don't mean shit in New York. It really don't, though. You can probably get a slice of pizza and a Pepsi. A slice of pizza and a Pepsi. But, yeah, shout out to Amphibian Beast. Shout out to Cowboy Freeway. Cowboy Freeway. See, I had a shirt on yesterday at the Beyoncé concert. Even though it's kind of funny, most people did not have on shirts. They had on like lace and see-through and lingerie and shit like that. And I was like, I'm gonna wear a shirt because I don't want Beyonce seeing all this boob. But I shouldn't have worn a shirt. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Anyway, somebody said something in Japanese. What did Landon? Landon is speaking Japanese, and I'm afraid. I gotta do my Duolingo. Thank you for reminding me. I'm assuming that you sent me that because you reminded me. But yeah, I'm reading like multiple chats. Gotta file in his income for taxes. Gonna be hard to explain this to my task guy. I spent my nights playing card game simulator. God, you guys are ridiculous. Oh, that's right. I need to do this to get my chat back because... Alright, I'm gonna back read chat real quick. Real donation goal is getting Fraser to play Modern. Oof. Did you read that in Goku's voice? Hey guys, it's me, Goku. Professor Birch is kind of grumpy. That's probably who I would be. If he's just like a crotchety old man, that's basically what I am. Mobius got there just like how you about to get to Indy. That's crazy. You were on my side all day, Salt King, and then you betrayed me. Oh, Professor Rowan? Or Rowan? Oh, there's always that new Pokemon professor who's secretly an evil robot or something. Technically, Gary Oak is a scientist. Final. Another good tourney in the books. Yeah, this was a good one. This was 25 players, by the way. 25 players, but only one champion. A Hero Frog player by the name of Hamza, who... I'm just assuming that this is the same guy who almost won RBT New York, or not New York, Maryland last year. And really only lost to one of my closest friends and playmates in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! Gary, who literally has the most Hero Frog experience out of any player who plays Edison. He has the most Hero Frog experience out of anyone. So if anyone was to beat a Hero Frog player in the finals of a tournament, it was going to be Gary. He just has so much experience in that matchup. I don't even want to play Gary in fucking tournaments. Shout out to Sack Phase 2. Quest asked me if Malicious good. You hate me. Shout out Amphibian Beast. Can you book your ticket to Indy on stream? That's crazy. You want me to spend $500 on stream? Don't share my list. It drew a Whirlwind consistently. Your list really did draw a Whirlwind like insanely consistently. And I think Whirlwind Blackwings is, well, maybe it's not the best deck because Whirlwind Blackwings, they kind of get scripted up by Hero Frogs, but I think Whirlwind Blackwings is up there. I got an ulti for 140. You got an ulti what for 140? What the fuck? Oh. What is going on? Oh, I'm not. That's right. I'm not on. I was like, what is going on right now? I'm not on. Anyway, I'm not even gonna. I've never done anything to you to ever show that. Not even that time I got you to admit Beyonce is. I will choke you out, Quest. All right. You're not on Google Flights. You want to see Google Flights? Your session expired. Guess what? I guess it can't go. Up, my session expired. Look at that. Up. What do we know? It can't go now. Session expired. Y'all are toxic. Trying to get me to go to nationals for $500. This is crazy. You know what would be so salty? What if the ultimate time wasn't also capped already? And like I booked a flight and then they're like, oh, we have no more space, and the RBET capped as well. So then I'm just down $500 to go to a place where I can't even play again 2 years in a row. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. This is why I'm not going. This is why I'm not going. Because what if that event capped too? What if it capped too? You never even thought about that. You never even thought about what if it capped too. Y'all don't be thinking about that. Anyway, I'm gonna watch this replay before we get out of here, and then I'm gonna do my Duolingo, and then I'm going to bed. And I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll think about the peer pressure that happened in here tonight. Joke's on you, I don't think. That's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. Would you come for top? That's still my favorite line of the night. Would you come for top? Think about the top, dude. Any sketchy... What is that? I don't know what that means. Life Shots Gaming. See, you know the real. This hand is diabolical. Oh. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, there's some justice in the world. I'll see what happened here. See, I wasn't watching when that happened. Look at these. Look at these two fucking champs holding the lightning. Look at this, chat. The finalists both had lightning vortex in their decks. Crazy. That card, that's a fucking god card. $400 life points in a dream. I'ma do it again. What a duel. That was actually an incredible duel. Whirlwind, Shura, Oppression. He was so close to having the full price dupe block. Oh, this is where he went for a game. Gores and Dark Arm, all conflicting with that oppression. God, this fucking Mobius makes me so sad. Because if it was just any other monarch. Really good finals though. In all seriousness, that was great finals. Shout out to both players. Hamza, congratulations on winning. Good luck to everybody going to nationals and RBET and all that good stuff. But I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Have a good night. I may stream again before Nationals. We'll see. Maybe like a Friday night stream. Something like that. Who knows? We'll see. But, alright. I am going to get the hell out of here. Peace out.